Day by day, it looks more and more likely that the short squeeze for AMC is coming, and it looks more and more likely that the magnitude of the squeeze is grand. Previously, we're hearing arguments from bears, from people who don't believe that the squeeze is over. It happened when we ran up to 72. Well, updates coming out on a daily basis. This one's coming from the 12th, which is of course yesterday. It talks about the short squeeze score for AMC on that date. Shout out to the user who did post it. Name is here. It's on Twitter. Check it out if you wish to do so. You can do so by typing this in. Anyway, going to highlight this is coming from Fintel. Let's talk about the short squeeze score for AMC. The short squeeze score is a result of a sophisticated multi-factor quantitative model that identifies companies that have the highest risk of experiencing a short squeeze. The scoring model uses a combination of short interest, float, borrow fee ratios and other metrics. The number ranges from 0 to 100, with higher numbers indicating an increased risk of a squeeze relative to its peers, and 50 is the average. This is updated intraday. Come down lower, we'll see where it is updated for, the list of where it is as well, but really what we're seeing here is 72 out of 30. Now this isn't 100, of course, fair enough, but this is one score. We have another score which is slightly different, but I'll get to that in a second. Long story short though, very, very high, and what's more important than that is this number here, number 1 out of 5,416. Number 1 out of 5,416. I'm going to say that one more time, number 1 is the most likely by this reading out of this many. And can I just say as well, before we go any deeper, this is off the data that we do have. We know things about the factors such as reported short interest is nothing more than that, reported. There can be other factors at play, and of course if manipulation is there behind the scenes, that changes things a lot, because it means that that's highly likely we have more short shares than we have reported. So that would be a big factor in increasing the number, but really what we're seeing out here of 72 is high enough for me. I think it is important. And then we have another one here from the 1st of January, so a little bit older, but still, you know, within the last 2 weeks, I think it is still very relevant. So S3 short squeeze score, that is at 100 out of 100, and it has remained at the top 1%. Now there is a typo along here, so I'm not going to read that line because I don't want to just get that number wrong, but you see the institutions do own shares, of course. Oh, and James Harris Simmons has a long position in AMC. Look what you can do better than a certain company. Jump ship now before it comes end run. So I assume this is talking to the people who are short on AMC. Yeah, the data is out, and of course this is what we're seeing. These are calculated mathematically based on the factors which would result in a short squeeze. And right now, we're seeing two different readings. Both of them are incredibly high. And this is really funny to me because this is coming at a time where we're hearing from bears the argument every single day. The squeeze is over. We can't do anything. This, that. It's only a matter of time. Guys, I'm not going to sit here to you and lie. I do not know what's going to be the factor that causes a squeeze. I don't know when the squeeze is going to happen. But what I do know is we have some really interesting catalysts coming up in the next few days, from options and that sort of activity to other things, and that could be the catalyst. Anything could at this point. And I know what you're thinking, the price is decreasing. Well, like I've said before in an earlier video, the losses that they have sustained haven't necessarily been realised yet, so we haven't really seen the full extent of the damage. We've discovered there are many ways in which they can rig the data to make it look like we are not doing as well as we believe we are. But we already know now, longs know that this one is working out for them, and it is probably going to do so into the future. And I'm going to get to this one more in another video at the very end of the day, but this is what we're seeing so far with the price of AMC. Just going to refresh that to make sure we have the most up-to-date figures. It is alarming, it is shocking. The date, by the way, is Thursday. That is relevant because options are tomorrow, and I'm going to be speaking more about options in our later video, but you're going to see that the price now is dropping considerably. And I've said this in an earlier video, I'm going to say it in a later video. The bears can say whatever they want in the comment section about YouTubers not buying AMC. For me, I don't have the largest position, but I have all that I can afford. But I do have some cash now lined up on the sides, and drop AMC below 20, guys, I'm going full in. So I can't wait to see this one fall even further. I hope it does happen. And I know $20 is not, I'm not the only one who has a dollar buy point, I should say, set at about 19 or anywhere below 20 really. So dropping by 10% today. I can't say I'm worried about it, but I am going to speak about this in detail in another video. This was just a quick one intended to give you guys an update of what's going on behind the scenes. So just to re-stress what I've been saying already, the price is falling down, but what we can do on this channel and what other channels are doing and people on Reddit, on Twitter and other sources, they're providing us with the great DD. People are not stupid anymore. We don't live in the 1950s or even earlier than that. We can find out the information by ourselves, and what we're finding now is astonishing. Again, if you hold AMC, I'm not here to give you advice because I am not a financial advisor, but what I can tell you for sure is to hold is for free, but of course to short causes a fee. That's important. It's important to remember when we think about the losses that they are sustaining. So as always, guys, be careful. Make sure you put your personal interests and needs first before anything. But for me, I'm still feeling more than confident about AMC. I think actually the lower it goes, the more likely I and many others are to push in more money and of course add that pain on for the shorts. So what do you think down in the comment section? Of course, do drop me one. I will try and get back to a few of your comments if you do leave anything good. And of course, like I said, I'm going to be back with you guys in another video in just a little bit. So do subscribe if you want to see that, of course, and turn the bell notification on. But I will see you then, and goodbye for now. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.